Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Inside a burning building, time moves differently. Seconds stretch. And sometimes, the unthinkable happens. A firefighter becomes lost, trapped, injured, disoriented, or loses their breathing tank. But survival training teaches a hard truth. Help may not arrive right away. So firefighters are trained for the moment when they are alone. The first enemy isn't fire, it's panic. Air disappears faster when fear takes over. Vision narrows, decisions unravel. So survival training begins with one command: control your breathing, control your mind. Firefighters are taught to pause, take slow, deliberate breaths, and force their brain back into problem-solving mode. Fireground survival training prepares firefighters for worst-case scenarios. How to follow a hose line out when visibility is zero. When a firefighter becomes trapped, sometimes the door you came in through is no longer a way out. In a rapidly deteriorating structure fire, walls that once marked rooms can become the only path to survival. Breaching a wall is a last resort survival decision, made when fire conditions, collapse, or entanglement have cut off every other exit. Feeling for wall studs, listening for changes in sound, identifying which direction might lead to a hallway, another room, or ultimately an exterior wall. Some hide plumbing, some hide wiring, but lightweight interior partition walls, especially in residential construction, may offer a survivable path when doors and windows are no longer reachable. Firefighters are trained to drive through wallboard, clear lath and plaster, push insulation away, and create an opening large enough to crawl through.
See that light, got this flashlight and manipulate this flashlight through.
Because when a firefighter makes the decision to go through a wall, they are not giving up. They are fighting to come home. 2 firefighters were killed when they became entangled in television cable wires that had fallen onto the floor 9 feet from an exit. Visibility is near zero. You move forward. And suddenly, resistance. Wires, grid, ceiling material. You've just become entangled.
You're sweeping up, keep that hand close to your body, and then come up over your head, and then forward.
You are not trapped yet. You are caught, and there is a way out. Sweep one arm slowly in a wide arc. Find the direction of least resistance. Locate what's holding you. Is it on your tank, your valve, shoulder strap, hose line? Stay calm. Every movement should be slow and deliberate. Bring your tools into play. Pull it slightly away from your body so it doesn't snap back into your facepiece or regulator. Cut one wire at a time. Listen, feel, reassess after each cut. Don't rush. Rushing leads to missed hazards and wasted air. If the entanglement tightens around your SCBA cylinder or valve, protect your air supply. You must ensure nothing dislodges your air. Cut, reposition, reassess. But remember, most entanglements are survivable when handled methodically. As the last wires fall away, pause. Check your facepiece seal. Check your regulator. Then orient toward your exit, wall, hose line, or search rope, and continue moving with purpose. A fallen ceiling can turn the environment into a maze of hidden traps. Your survival depends on discipline, controlled movement, and trust in your training. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and calm firefighters go home.
Not impossible, but it's just an extra thing that gets caught up.
All right, so today we were working on fireground survival. The portion is entanglement prop. So it represents a drop ceiling coming down in a commercial occupancy and entangling a firefighter in wires. And so it's teaching 3 different strategies to de-entangle yourself and communicate with the outside via Mayday process to be able to get yourself unstuck and out of the structure safely.
You do have a hand here where if you needed to, you can get on the radio, hey, get me a ladder to the Charlie side ASAP. I'm doing a window hand. Oh, copy.
When a firefighter goes inside a burning building, the environment can change in seconds. Visibility drops. The way in is no longer the way out. In fireground survival training, firefighters learn that a window may become their only exit. This evolution starts with recognition. The room is deteriorating. The hallway is cut off. Conditions are worsening. The firefighter makes a decision early, before the environment makes it for them. They move with purpose to the window. First, clear the glass and frame. Remove hazards. Make the opening survivable. Every movement is deliberate, because panic wastes air and time. Next comes body positioning. One leg goes out first, feeling for the wall below. The second leg follows. This is not a jump. This is a controlled emergency exit. What looks dramatic in real life is actually the result of repetition, muscle memory, and calm decision-making under stress. They lower their body down the wall, arms extending, reducing the drop distance as much as possible. Then, release. A short drop, knees bent, absorb the impact. Move away from the collapse zone. Because in a fire, the window isn't just an opening, it's a lifeline. Sometimes the drop from a window is too high to survive safely. In those moments, firefighters are trained to turn their hose line into a tool for escape. The same hose line that brought water to the fire can now bring the firefighter to safety. At the window, they position the hose across the sill, anchoring it against the frame. The hose becomes a lifeline, supported by the weight and friction of the line inside the structure. Gloves locked on, body turned outward. The firefighter keeps the hose tight to their body, controlling speed with their grip, using friction, not free fall. This isn't fast, it's controlled, because control means survival. Fireground survival training teaches that tools have more than one purpose. A hose can knock down fire, and when everything else fails, it can carry a firefighter home. This is the final evolution of fireground survival training. Just a firefighter, low on visibility, high on stress, and a series of obstacles between them and the outside. The scenario begins the way many Maydays do: disorientation, zero visibility, no clear path out. The firefighter drops low and goes to work, not with panic, but with training. A gloved hand finds the hose line. In fireground survival, the hose is more than an attack tool. It's a lifeline, a roadmap, a connection to the outside world. They follow it methodically, hand over hand, staying oriented, staying controlled. Every coupling confirms direction. Every movement is deliberate. But the path out is never that simple. The hose line leads to a blocked exit, a wall where a doorway should be. Collapse, debris, no passage forward. This is where problem solving replaces routine. Training takes over where vision cannot. A hole opens, just enough space. The firefighter pushes through, managing tools, managing SCBA, protecting the face piece, through the breach, but not to safety. Now the floor changes, stairs. The firefighter stays low, sweeping with hands and tools, confirming each step before committing weight. One stair at a time, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Up and over the obstacle. But the environment has one more challenge waiting. Wires, cables, debris from above, entanglement. Movement stops. Resistance at the SCBA, the helmet, the gear. Training saves air. The firefighter freezes, breathes, thinks. They sweep for the snag point. Follow the obstruction back. Cut only what needs to be cut. Remove only what must be removed. Systematic, calm, efficient. Piece by piece, they free themselves. And then, movement again. Still following the line, still staying oriented, still working the problem. Until finally, light, air, hands from outside crews. The evolution ends the way every real Mayday should. Not with luck, not with speed alone, but with discipline under stress, problem solving under pressure, and skills built through repetition before the emergency ever happens. Because fireground survival isn't about one technique. It's about the mindset to keep going when every step to safety has to be earned.